Everybody come to an easy seat on your brick. Set up for a short meditation. So bring your hips up higher than your knees. However you sit, just be intentional about creating the physical foundation of the pose. Be intentional. Bring your palms to your thighs with your palms facing the sky. Gently close your eyes. Sit tall. Presence yourself here. Feel the floor beneath your body and notice you sitting with calm determination and clear intention of experiencing this moment. Notice the ebb and flow of your breath. Put your attention on your ears. Send your listening out into the room and notice any sounds that you might hear. Sit in your true north alignment. Your body seated and aligned to your truest north, both powerful and free. Notice your foundation, your feet or shins on the floor. Notice your periphery, the skin, the contact of your clothing to your skin, or the feeling of the air on your skin. Bring your awareness from your skin into your spine, the physical center line of your body. From the coccyx of your lower spine, walk your awareness up through the spine, through your mid-back, your upper thoracic spine, up to and through the crown. The mind is trained to be in thinking, so this requires a rigorous intention to being here and experiencing your experience. This is an opportunity to access something in a new way by dropping into your body and noticing what is happening. Bring focus to your breath. Notice your breathing. Notice the breath of those around you. Gently bring your hands to Anjali Mudra at heart center. We will seal our meditation with one full Om. Take a deep breath in. Gently flutter your eyes open. Bring your hands down to your palm, for your thighs. Send your attention out into the room. See what there is to see. Make your way to child's pose. Bring your knees wide to the edges of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of your mat. Walk your fingers long out in front. Bring your elbows up off the earth. Press your forehead down into the mat. So we're continuing to work from the book Flourish by Martin Seligman, A Visionary New Understanding of Happiness and Well-Being. In this chapter, one of the takeaways that I made notes on is that our beliefs about an adversity, and not that the adversity itself, cause the consequent feelings. So when something happens, whether it's good, whether it's bad, when something happens to us, the thing, it is our belief about the thing that happened that causes any feelings that we have about the event. So we have the ability as humans to put a pause in between an event happening and us associating a belief or a story, if you will, with that event. It's in our nature as humans to make things make sense. We tell ourselves stories to make things make sense all the time. Just be aware. Be aware of what happens, what words you say in your mind when a thing happens, and how you make it make sense. And is that accurate? Is that belief that you are reinforcing, is it really still true, or is it something that you've always done? Just notice. Here on your mat, begin your Ujjayi breathing. Breathe in deeply into your back body. Slightly constrict the back of your throat as you exhale through your nose. Make the sound like you're trying to fog a mirror. This breath, this Ujjayi victorious breath, will warm you from the inside out, and it's also a reminder to be present in the now, here moment of your practice. And if you can't hear your neighbor breathing while you're practicing tonight, breathe louder to bring them into the now, here moment. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you don't want to be assisted for whatever reason, don't want to be touched, go ahead and raise your hand now so that I will see and I can honor that. Thank you. Walk your fingertips off the right side of your mat all the way onto the floor. See if you can reach your neighbor's mat, if you have a neighbor that's close enough. Pull the earth towards you. Pull the earth back towards you. Take a deep breath in. Feel that stretch from your left pinky finger to your left hip flexor. Take another big breath in. Pull harder, bring the earth towards you. Bring your fingertips back to center, reset. Big breath in. Ujjayi out. Walk your fingers off the left side of your mat all the way onto the earth. Get that same stretch from right pinky finger to right hip flexor. Big breath in. Empty out. Walk your fingertips back to center. Take a big breath in. Tuck your toes. Exhale it out. Downward facing dog. Maybe this is your first downward facing dog in a while. Maybe it's your first down dog for today. Whatever your default position is, do something different. Bring your hands a little wider, your feet a little wider, your dog a little longer. Just do something to notice your hands, notice your feet. Hug into your spine line. From the periphery of your skin in, skin to muscle to bone, pull into your spine line. Lift your right leg strong and straight behind you. Flex your foot, press out through your heel. Flex your foot. Toes pull back towards your face. Yes. Take a big breath in. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Send your foot over towards Nebraska. Maybe you want to flip your dog. Maybe you just want to stay here. So take some hip circles, take some knee circles. Yogi's choice is early. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Flex your foot. Drop your left hip 2 inches. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Take hip circles, take knee circles. Maybe you want to flip your dog. Yogi's choice. Yogi's choice. Be intentional, whatever you choose. Downward facing dog. Yeah, take a breath in. Let it go. Walk your feet to your hands at the front of your mat. Take ragdoll pose. So feet hips width distance apart. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. And look down at your feet. Bring the outer edges of your feet parallel to the outer edges of your mat. But feet hips width distance apart. That's about 2 fist widths. You can measure. Yeah. So bring your toes in a little bit to bring this edge. Yes. 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 Same here. 2 fist width. Check your distance. And then bring the outer edges of your feet parallel. So bring your heels out. Just, yes. Now, Clasp, elbow, hand. Press down through your heels. Press your sits bones up towards the sky. Press them towards the fireplace. Engage your hamstrings by pressing down through your heels. Engage your hamstrings. Take a big breath in. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Catch your hips with your hands. Pause. Squeeze elbows in towards spine line. Press down through your heels. Come up to standing. Hands at heart center, eyes open, soft gaze. We'll begin our asana practice with one Om. Take a giant breath in. Inhale, extended mountain, look up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Plant your hands on the mat, high plank, pause. Belly button pulls into spine. Bring your hips up in line with your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Lower halfway down for low plank. Drop your knees, yogi's choice. Upward facing dog, press all your toes down. Thighs lift, knees lift. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. Push the earth away from you. Soften your knees. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. One more big breath in here. Exhale it out. Bend your knees. Look to your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down through your heels. Reach up. Look up. Breathe in. Long side body. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Untuck your toes. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Hips high. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Create a clearing for yourself when you exhale. Breathe in new energy. Get rid of something when you breathe out. Take another breath in. Bend your knees. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up, breathe in. Maybe you see the wall behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Create a long spine. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Press your toes down. Downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Yeah, make some noise. Let your neighbor know you're there. Let yourself know that you're here. Another giant breath in. Bend your knees. Bring them down to where your ankles are low. Now jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Last sun salutation. Extended mountain. Press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Elongate your spine. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Empty out. Big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Big toes come to touch. Squeeze inner thighs in, squeeze knees in. Yeah, sit back into your heels. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling, spin your palms to face one another. Yeah, bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Sit deep. Send your hip creases back, sit deep, you've got this. Take another big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, breathe in. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Big breath in, upward facing dog. Lift your heart. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward next to your right thumb. Left heel plants warrior one. Set up your foundation. Bring your back foot a little wider than you usually do. Yeah, sit deep into your front thigh. Stack front knee over front ankle. You can take a longer stance. Yeah, bring your back foot wider. Yes, stack front knee. Sit deep into your front thigh. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, yeah, long side body. Palms face one another. See your energy between your hands. Look up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Lift your thighs, lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Left foot steps forward. Big step. Warrior one. Squeeze inner thighs in. Root down through your front heel. Belly button in. Bottom ribs in. Look up. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Shoulder blades pull together. Downward facing dog. Hips high. Yeah. Take a breath in. Open your mouth. Stick out your tongue. Make some noise. Take another breath in. Exhale. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, sit deep, hot and quick, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Vinyasa with your breath, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot with your breath, warrior one, big step. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, high to low. Full breath in your upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps, big step. Reach, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Kick it back. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Yeah. Now bend your knee right here. Yeah. Now stack your hips. Send your foot over towards Nebraska. Come up onto the tippy toes of your bottom toe and flip your dog. Both feet face 12 o'clock. Bring both feet down to the earth. Reach your left hand towards the fireplace. Reach right hand towards right hand. Press your hips up towards the sky. Look to where your fingers are reaching. Breathe in, open up. Side plank, right hand center of your mat. Press down through flexed feet. Flex your feet. Lift your top hip. See your top hand. Take a breath in. Get big. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Flex your foot. Drop your hip just a little. Now bend your knee. Stack your hips. Flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth. Press down through your heels. Look to where your fingers are reaching. Look. Take a breath in. Reach longer. Side plank, left hand center of your mat. Flex your feet. Press down through your bottom foot. Lift your top foot by pressing down. See your top hand. Expand from the inside out. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Yeah. Breathe in. Make some noise. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Big step. Huge step. Huge step. Stack front knee over front ankle. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Get long through your side body. Intentional fingers. Are your fingers awake? Spin your pinky fingers towards one another. Yeah. Pull into center line. Look up, reach up, breathe in. Open up to warrior two. Stack front knee over front ankle. Shoulders down away from your ears. Send your gaze out over your front middle finger. Track your front knee towards your front pinky toe. Yeah, sit deep, shoulders down. Pull into spine line, pull into center line. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reach up, breathe, and reverse your warrior. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Big step. Root down through your front heel. Root down through the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, sit deep. Press your left knee towards Nebraska, sit deep into that thigh. Look up, breathe in. Open up to warrior two. Keep pressing your left knee towards your left pinky toe, shoulders down away from your ears. Hug into spine line. Yeah. Flip your front palm. Reverse. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, full inhale. Downward facing dog, full exhale. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge, big step. Stack back, heel over back toes, squeeze inner thighs in, lift your pelvic floor, take a longer stance. Yes. Send your hamstring up towards the sky. Yes. Yes. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, long side body. Look up between your hands. Take a big breath in. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, toes press down. Downward facing dog, hips high. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge, big step. Squeeze in, toes stack over back heel. Stack, press your hamstring up towards the sky. Yes. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Reach your fingers towards, yes. Yes. Sit low in that front thigh, yes. Take another breath in, look up, reach up. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Ujjayi, breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Use your breath to bring you into the now, here moment. Full breath in. Full breath out. Again, breathe in. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit deep. Squeeze in. Hands to heart center. Twist towards the chakra wall. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Big toes touch. Sit deep. Yeah, squeeze in, sit deep, twist. Open your wings if that's there for you to lower your left fingers, reach your right fingers. Take a big breath in, spin your heart towards the chakra wall. Breathe out. Breathe in, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, reset. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist towards Nebraska. Right elbow, left knee, sit, hips low, low, low. Open your wings if that's there for you. Sit deep. Take a breath in. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your first two fingers. Bend your elbows and your knees a lot. Bring your chest down towards your thighs. Now press down through your heels. Send your sits bones towards the sky. Let your head be heavy. Let your head hang heavy. Press up through sits bones. Head is heavy. Yeah. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Release your big toes. Take gorilla pose. Palms all the way underneath your feet. Palms all the way underneath your feet. Bring your toes up to your wrist creases. Yeah. Hug into spine line. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. With your gorilla pose, walk 2 steps back. Walk 2 steps forward. Release your gorilla. Set up for crow pose. Bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Squeeze belly button in. Shift your weight towards your fireplace. Squeeze in. Bring your toes towards the center of your mat. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. High plank. To low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Empty. Full breath in. Full breath out. Spread your fingers wide. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Grip the mat. Grip the mat. Push it away from you. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Get spring-loaded like a puma. Pounce. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands and come to stand at the top of your mat. Set your drishti. Find a spot that is not moving. Take your strap. You know where your drishti was set. Take the strap, loop it around the sole of your right foot, and then find your drishti spot again. Hug in to spine line. Hug into center. From the periphery in, skin to muscle to bone. Bring your right knee into your chest. Kick into the strap. Pull your right shoulder back into its socket. Left hand can come to your hip. Extend your right leg out to the side as much or as little as you choose. Extend your left arm. See your left thumb. Come back to center. Drop the strap. Reach your fingers high. Kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Right leg. Kick it strong, strong, strong back. Flex your foot. Yes. Flex your foot. Chin out of your chest. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Take a breath in. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the earth or a brick. Stack your top hip. Flex your back foot. Flex your back foot. Pull your toes towards your face. Reach your arms straight up towards the sky. Reach. Pull in. Reach out. Pull in and reach out. Take a big breath in and reach. Join both feet on the mat and come to stand. Whew, good work, yogis. Good work. Good work. Set your drishti. Loop up your opposite foot. Strap on the left foot. Stretch your right toes out on the earth. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Kick your left leg into the strap. Pull your left shoulder back into its socket. Get tall. Open your leg out to the side, a little, a lot. The effort is the same, even if it's a little or if it's a lot. Extend your right arm, see your right thumb. Play with your balance, find the wobble. Yes. Come back to center. Kick your foot high. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Kick it back. Arms back by your sides. Chin out of your chest. Drop your left hip. Yes. Flex your back foot. Pull your, yes, flex. Toes point straight down. Drop your left hip. Take a big breath in. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Right hand down to the earth, to the brick. Stomp down through your standing leg. Root your big toe into the earth. Yes, stack your hip, flex your back foot. Pull your toes towards, yes. Reach your left hand towards the sky. Intentional fingers, light up your fingers. Yes, see your top hand. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Yeah, take a big breath in. Kick out through that heel. Take another big breath in, get bigger. Join both feet on the mat. Good work. And come to stand. Yeah, take a breath in. Make some noise. Dancer pose. We were on the right leg, so dancer pose. Left foot roots into the earth. Take the strap, loop it around your right ankle. Set your drishti, find your spot. Hug in, skin to muscle to bone. Belly button pulls in, bottom ribs pull in. Bend your right knee. Take the strap behind your head in both hands. Press your fist towards the sky. Activate your toes. Are your toes awake? Are they just hanging out there? Activate your toes. Kick your foot towards the sky. Press your fist towards the sky. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. And switch sides. Hug in to the center. Stretch your toes out on the earth. Set up dancer opposite side. Pull in. Kick out. Skin to muscle to bone. Is your back foot alive? Is it just hanging out there? Activate your toes. Pull in. Press out. Pull in. Press out. And switch sides. Good work, yogis. Dancer, second set. First side. Stretch your toes out on the mat. Root down through the sole of your foot. Pull in. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. Wake up your fist, wake up your toes. And switch sides. Second set, last side. Be intentional as you move through each piece and part of dancer. Hug in. Where are your toes? Where are your bottom ribs? Pull them in towards one another. Yes. Come back to standing. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Tree pose. Left foot roots into the earth. Right foot press it into your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Set your drishti. Find your spot. Pull in. Get tall. Equal pressure. Foot, leg, leg, foot. Press them into one another. Bent knee. Press it towards the back of your mat. Get tall. Spread your branches. Shift your gaze to right up above you. Pull in, lift your heart. Pull in, pull up from the sole of your foot, lift your heart. Hands to heart center. Right foot, bring it to the earth, switch sides. Be intentional. Be intentional with your gaze, be intentional with your hands. Pull in, spread your branches, lean back, lift your heart towards the sky. Bring your hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. Take a breath in. Reset, let it go. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, extended mountain, press down, reach up, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog press your feet down. Downward facing dog press your hips high. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg. Pivot your right toes towards Nebraska. Take a wide stance, side facing, wide angle forward fold. Bring both hands down to the earth. Walk your toes out wider than your brain says makes sense. Never mind what your brain says. Feel your toes. Feel your pinky toes. Feel the knife's edge of your feet. Walk your fingers towards the chakra wall. Make it so that your brain doesn't know where you are. Which way is up, which way is down, what is going on. That is the spot that you're going for. Take 3 giant breaths here. Breathe in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 4. When you have reached the end of your breath, walk your hands out underneath your shoulders. Toe heel your feet together just a little bit. Pivot your right foot to face the fireplace. Bring your left heel up and over your toes. Come into lizard pose on the right side. Lizard pose. Oh, yeah, lizard pose. Yeah, lizard pose. Yeah, palms on the earth, back heel high over your toes like in crescent lunge. Make some front to back movements. Breathe. Take another big breath in. 3-legged dog, right leg high, kick it back. It's a downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior 1, big step. Press down, lift up, reach up. Open up to warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg. Pivot your left toes towards the chakra wall. Second round, side facing, wide angle forward fold. Wide stance. Work to bring the crown of your head down to something. A brick, couple of bricks, something. Wiggle your feet out. Press your pinky toe edges into the earth. Yeah, find the I don't know what's going on spot. Find that. If you don't find it, just look for it. Take 3 more big breaths here. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3. Breathe out, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 3, 2, 1. Walk your fingertips out underneath your shoulders. Wiggle your toes closer together. Left toes face the fireplace. Lizard left side. Chin out of your chest. Press down through your left heel. Yeah, find some front to back movement. Get into your hip flexor. Make friends with it. Say nice things to it. Breathe. Send your weight into your right toes. 3-legged dog. Kick your left leg back. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Shift your weight forward to a high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank. Lower down, 3, 2, 1. Arms back by your sides, palms face the earth. Bring an ear to the mat, palms face the earth. Palms face the earth. Flip palms, yes. Yes. Palms face the earth. On the strength of your back body. Okay, you're going to squeeze into your center line. Press your pubic bone into the mat. Press it in. Down. Lift up. Fly. Hands, hard, feet. Rise up. Take a big breath in. Stay here. Let your breath go. Press your pubic bone down more. Rise up higher. Let your breath go. Take a big breath in. Flex your feet. What? Lower all the way down. Breath in, breath out. Locust pose, second set. Press pubic bone down into the earth. Rise up. Soften your forehead. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Let your breath go. Last one right here. Breathe in. Flex your feet. It's so different. Lower all the way down. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, roll over onto your back. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes, get big. Take up space. Now bend your knees. Place your feet firmly on the mat. Place your feet firmly on the mat. Can you touch your heels with your middle fingers? Feet and knees, hips width distance apart. Raise your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows. Bring your triceps down to the earth right next to your ribs. Press down through your triceps, down through your heels. Lift your hips. Bridge pose. You can stay here or you can clasp your hands at the small of your back. Walk your shoulders underneath you for a further heart opener. Press your fist into the earth. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Fist down, heels down. Now tug your heels towards your glutes. Tug your heels towards your fist. Press your hips up. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Let it go. And number 2, bridge. You know where to go. You were just there. Wheel, if it's in your practice, go there now. Press down, rise up, yogis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And again, rise up, bridge or wheel. It is the belief about the adversity and not the adversity itself that causes the consequent feelings. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. So what you choose to believe about bridge or wheel, choose something different. Rise up. Press down, lift up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. You have the choice to believe something different when things happen. Last one here, bridge, wheel, whatever it is, get into it. Rise up, yogis. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees spread wide. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Touch in. Feel your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Put your attention on your ears. Send your listening out into the room. Listen for your breath. Listen for your neighbor's breath. Create your listening for contribution. Full body stretch. Point your toes, flex your feet. If you grab a finger or a toe, make a friend. Extend both legs straight up towards the sky. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Press up through your heels. Pull your toes back towards your face. Lower your legs down 30 degrees. Press out through your heels. Then another 30. Press out through your heels. 2 inches up off the earth. Believe something different. Look at your toes and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Do something. 3, 2, 1. Legs back up. Believe something different. Pull your toes back towards your face. Lower your legs down 30. Then another 30. See your toes, lift your shoulders and kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, shoulders down. Lower down 30, squeeze your two legs into one, lower down another 30. See your beautiful toes and then kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, pull your knees into your chest. Take a big breath in, let it go. Stack your knees over your hips. Straighten your arms, press your palms into your thighs, straighten your arms, find the resistance, flex your feet. Yeah, find your resistance, press your palms into your thighs, press your thighs into your palms, pull your toes back towards your face. 20, 19, find the resistance, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Yeah, believe something different. Rock and roll up and down your spine. Come to downward facing dog. Believe something different. Look for noticing instead of story. When you notice, it's an opportunity to create a new reality. Extend your right leg strong and straight behind you. Toes pull towards your face. Towards your face. Flex your foot. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Right knee to right wrist. Let shin drape across the front of your mat. That's okay. You can do reclined half pigeon. Perfect. Perfect. Yogi's choice. You can do pigeon forward or pigeon on your back. Yogi's choice. If your right hip is really high up off the earth, bring a brick underneath your yes. Yeah. Hands thread through, grab the back, hands thread through. Yeah, and give yourself a self-assist. Flex your feet. Flex your feet. Bend your left knee. Yes. Elbow into your thigh. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Switch sides. Left leg strong and straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Half pigeon, reclined half pigeon. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite. Flex your feet. Yeah, brick under your back. Flex your feet. Flex your feet. Yes. And then press your elbow into your thigh. Yes. Press the back of your head into the earth. Soften the back of your head as you create the stira, the strength. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. If you took reclined half pigeon, take in a full body stretch. Downward facing dog. Yeah, check it out. Feel it on. Come down to your knees, roll over onto your backs. Everybody has a brick, so everybody take waterfall pose this evening. That's legs up the wall. It's waterfall pose. You don't have to put your legs up the wall. Place the brick underneath your sacrum, underneath your tailbone. Yeah, so lift up. Bring both legs up towards the sky. Pull your toes back towards your face. Extend your arms towards the sky for floating in space. And feel the energy that you've created that's in your heels and in your toes. Let it come down your legs, into your body, into your core. Soften. Make your way down out of this inversion. Remove the brick. Slow, slow, slow. Maybe take a final supine twist. Finish on a happy baby so that you're symmetrical. If you're taking happy baby, flex your feet. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Press your tailbone into the earth. Press your soles of your feet towards the sky. Put your feet on the ceiling. Pull your knees into your armpits. Tailbone, press it into the earth. Yes. Feet wide. Yes. Press the back of your head into the earth. Soften, soften, soften. Release your happy baby. Bring your legs out long on your mat. Bring your big toes to touch, point them in towards one another. Take a big breath in. Let your feet and heels and legs go wide. Get big, take up space. Bring your arms down by your sides or leave them where they are, yogi's choice. Get big, be big, take up space. Let your eyes gently soften. Let your teeth part ever so slightly. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your breath return to normal. There's nothing to force. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing that needs any changing. You are whole and complete and perfect just as you were when you walked into this room. And put your attention on your ears. Notice with each inhale, your chest rises. With each exhale, you sink further into your mat. Big breath in. Sink further with your breath out. Notice how this breathing is effortless. The work has been done. Bring your attention to your ears. wiggle your fingers and toes. Take in a full body stretch. Take in the biggest breath you've taken in all day. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. Again, breathe in. Lion's breath out, make some noise. Again, fill up with new energy. Let something go. Bend your knees, place your feet on your mat. Gently roll to one side or the other. Cradle your head in your arms, pause. It is your belief about the event and not the event itself that causes the emotions that you feel. Right here, make a list of 3 things that you are grateful for. Say something kind to yourself. And then slowly press yourself up to a seated position at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center, sitting tall, eyes closed. Honor yourself for making this time for you, for becoming aware of the fact that you have the option of changing how you believe things, what you believe about things, the words that you use to describe things, the story that you tell. That is all optional. It's all optional. And there's freedom in that. There is space and freedom and possibility in knowing that you can create a new reality by changing your story. We'll close with one Om. Take a big, beautiful breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. The light and love in me bows and honors the light and love in each and every single one of you. Namaste.
Namaste. Om Shanti.
Good work, yogis.